Hi, I'm Antonio here with Kia of Everett, here to talk to you again about head-to-head the Kia Telluride and the Hyundai Palisade and which vehicle is right for you. Although these two vehicles are very similar, they're not identical. Both have won numerous awards and accolades, and the Kia Telluride has earned 2 years in a row World Car of the Year. 3.8 V6 on both puts out 291 horsepower and 262 foot-pounds of torque. So a lot of power there. Your 0 to 60 on both is about 7 seconds, right? But one thing you'll notice on the differences are the subtle differences in the exterior styling. On the Kia, actually this one was actually made in the United States in Georgia. You actually have a bold front with a smaller grille, and your lights are placed up a little bit higher. This one actually sits up a little bit higher, and that's great for a little bit if you've got to have a little bit better ground clearance. Coming over to the Palisade, whereas this one's still manufactured in South Korea, you have their corporate waterfall chrome grille, which is very big. It actually places the lights a little bit lower, which depending on where you live, if it's wintertime, slush season, you might have a little bit of a problem with visibility and being blinded. So just something to keep in mind when you're checking out the Palisade. This one does sit up just slightly higher, so that's a little bit of an advantage there, depending on where you're driving. Now another Kia Telluride advantage is going to be your seating comfort. Standard on the vehicles is the 8-seater, so 7 or 8 passengers. You have the option to go up to this 7-seat configuration. This is the 8-seater, which gives you the bench in the center with armrest. One of the nice things about this vehicle is even in our base model, you get the synthetic leather Sofino. So that's easier for kids. A lot of people ask us with kids, cleaning up after them. It's a lot easier on this one, so that comes standard on our vehicles as well. Although both of these vehicles share the same 114-inch wheelbase and seem similar in size, it's the subtle differences that make the difference when you're talking about interior space. Now the Hyundai Palisade does offer good space and cargo area. It's actually above average. There's actually 18 cubic feet with the third row up, and if we put this third row down, there's actually 45 cubic feet. And putting the second row down, which it can do, is up to 85 cubic feet of cargo area for you. So that's pretty generous. However, Kia has the advantage here. There's actually 21 cubic feet of space with the third row seat up. Putting the seat down, you have 46 cubic feet. And with the second row seat down, you've got 87 cubic feet of space, which is just a little bit more, which is what a lot of people want when they're using this for different purposes. Now inside the Kia Telluride, it flows through very well in this vehicle here. A lot of space here, a little bit more hip room in this vehicle as well. You get all the nice standard features with both vehicles here, but the layout is just slightly different in the Kia Telluride. Seems a little bit more roomy. Nice handles here for handling, for gripping on. A little bit smaller console in the center, but just a little bit more flow through with the traditional styling. Remember I was saying this one was built here in the United States. Traditional gear shift here that flows through here. Electronic parking brake right here. Everything's set up the way you would traditionally see in a vehicle or a car. Sitting over in the competitor, the Hyundai Palisade, this vehicle is very well appointed. Seems very familiar, similar, but just a little bit different on the styling. A little bit different on the placement of things. A little bit different on the ergonomics. The center console actually is a little bit bigger here, so it seems a little bit smaller than in the Telluride. This would actually be better on a longer trip, but for my everyday driving, I prefer the little bit smaller console with handles and a little bit more utilitarian. It also has a rotary dial here for the drive modes, which is a little bigger than in the Tellurides, and then it also has push button for reverse, drive, and parking the vehicle, which for people that like the traditional style of car, a little bit different on the ergonomics. You just have to see for yourself what you like. Well, that's a little bit of an insight into the difference between these two vehicles, the Kia Telluride and the Hyundai Palisade. My name's Antonio. Thanks for watching. Come down and see us, Kia of Everett.